Well guys, if you want to make a program like you have to get three numbers from the users, suppose 10, 20 and 30. So now you have to tell the user that which number is greater or which number is the smallest number. So how can we achieve this kind of output and in Java programming? So for that purpose we have one concept that is known as the if statement, and this is the part of the control statement. And so how can we achieve that? So to do so we have to perform the if else if statement in Java programming. So welcome back my dear friends, my name is Nishant Kumar, and let's go to the computer screen where I will show you each and every small details about that how can we achieve this kind of output. And let's go to the computer screen where we will see each and everything.
Now I have come to my computer screen, and here I am using the Eclipse IDE, and here simple project I have created and class name I have taken as a test, and this is the main method. And today's video session is completely all about the if else if statement and how can we use the concept of if else if statement. So to do so we have to take the three numbers from the users, and we need to check that which one is greatest number. So how can we do that? So first of all we have to understand that how can we take the numbers from the user. So in the last video session I have already explained about the scanner class and in simple if else statement. So here how can we write the code? So first we need to import the file, import java.util dot scanner class, and this scanner class is used to take the input from the user at the runtime. So here we need to create the object for the scanner class, and here you can see that how can we create the object. Already we have discussed in the last session in more detail, so you can go over there and you can watch the video about the scanner class. And here I'm going to take three variables like num1, num2 and num3 variables. So we have three variables over here, and I'm going to take the numbers from the users. So I'm just providing message to the user that enter first number, and I'm going to store in that num1, and your scanner object is so, and this particular number has been stored in number 1, and same thing we have to do for the num2 and num3. So like this, and here give the message like enter second number and enter third number. So now we have written the code for how can we get the numbers from the users, and we have three variables, number 1, number 2 and number 3. So whatever the user will enter any numbers to these variables, so now I need to check that which one is the greatest number. So for that purpose we have to use the concept of if else if statement. Means how can you check the conditions and how can you compare between the variables or amongst the variables. So here how can we do that? So first condition I am writing inside the if statement, and here I need to check that if number 1 is greater than number 2. This is the first condition, and this is the logical AND operator. And then again you have to write that number 1 greater than number 3. It means what? That number 1 is the greatest number. So yeah, I need to print that like this, that number 1 is the greatest number or largest number. Largest would be better. Largest number, like this. And now so this is the for the number 1, but how can we check that number 2 and number 3? So for that purpose we have to use the second condition like this. Inside the else if you have to write the conditions like now number 2 is greater than number 1. first condition, then use the logical AND operator, and again number 2 is greater than number 3. So it means what? That number 2 is the greatest number in this case, and here I need to print that number 2 is the largest number. Now again I need to check for the third one, like that number 3, for the number 3. So else if, and I need to use the else if statement, and here num3 greater than num1, logical AND operator, and num3 greater than num2. So here we need to print that number 3 is the largest number. So number 3 is the largest number, and if all these conditions will not correct, then I need to type else statement. Inside the else we need to print, I need to print that all numbers are same, like this. I need to print that. So how the execution of this program will be done, like first line you can see that I have imported the scanner class, and then I have created the object for the scanner class, and first number we are going to store in that number 1, second number in number 2, and third number in number 3. So now I need to check that. So for that purpose I have used if else statement, and here it's this is the condition for the number 1, and this is the condition for the number 2, and this is the condition for the number 3. And if all the conditions will not going to correct, then you will get this message like all the numbers are same. So if I will execute this program, so you will get that output, like you can see that. And the first number, suppose I have given 34, yeah, or 43, any number, 67, third number like 89. So you can see that 89 is the largest number. So you can see that 89 is the largest number. And suppose if I will execute once more, so here I think I have missed something. Okay, now all good. Something is missing over here, semicolon should be there. Now if I will execute this program, so you can see that the first number, like first number I have given here 10, second number is also 10, and third number is also 10. So in this case you can see that we have used the 3 conditions over there. So all the 3 conditions is not going to be correct. So here you can see that all numbers are same. So this is the way that how can we write the code for the if else if statement like this. So if this condition is true, then you will get this message, and so at that point of time, so a compiler will not going to check all this. So this is the way that how can we check the conditions with the help of if else if statement in Java programming. So in the next video session we will go with the some more point of the if else statement and with the another examples. So thank you so much guys for your time.